I gotta tell you, JB, I was really skeptical about the Apple Watch. Look, it pops up to Strava. And I was even more skeptical about these things. Like people walking in the airport like this, I'm like...
I gotta hear this because I'm a doubter on both of these.
Okay, well I was too. I was super negative. I was like, all right, let me try it out. I gotta tell you, for the little bit of running that I do, this thing actually works amazing. And I find myself wearing it more and more. I'm super surprised. Like if I go out and run, which I don't do that much anymore, I pull up Strava, I hit start, it syncs up perfectly with the watch when I get back. Music works great. The AirPods, these things right here, which I laughed at everybody that walked through airports with these things, I'm telling you, they are addicting. You just mark my words, you and everybody, mark my words. It's, this is not a super nerdy, like, I mean, you're not gonna do, somebody tweeted me the other day, like, well, for working out, such and such is such a much better. I'm like, I don't work out.
Okay, and then convince me that those will stay in your ear.
These will, let me tell you something. So the cool thing too is if you're running, people call me when I'm running, I answer the call with my watch. I talk when I'm running, albeit I'm breathing hard. But they don't know because of the wind that you're out running. If you tried to have a call when you're riding your bike, it'd be too windy. So they will, it's not noise canceling, you can't have a long call.
You wouldn't recommend earbuds when someone's riding a bike anyway, would you?
All right, next up we have the Rylo camera. Most of you people are probably used to playing around with a GoPro or seeing footage with a GoPro, and you've seen, if people are running and it's shaky, or if they're riding and the actual image is going like this. This thing is pretty amazing. Not only does it shoot 360, but for example, if you're riding and cornering on a downhill, that image stays still. We'll actually show some of this footage, as it goes. But JB, you're much more of a camera geek than I am. What do you think about this thing?
Well, I was actually drawn to this, thinking that you could pull it out on a ride, and you could be able to, capture yourself and the people you're riding with. I like that they didn't do proprietary mounts. Those are all compatible with GoPro mounts because people probably own a lot of those, one to put on your handlebars or your helmet or whatever. And then I like that they put a microphone on both sides. So hypothetically, you put it between you and I, like this, pull it up. So now it's shooting both of us and there's a microphone on both sides. So it can capture our conversation instead of me being off mic and you being on mic. They put a microphone on both sides and it's shooting 360 degrees. Syncs up with iPhone for now. They have an iOS software, Android on the way.
I'm really glad you studied up on this.
It's the only one I've studied.
Like I have like a box, like the little box camera. Right. Like I'm an idiot.
But it has really good software. The software is their secret sauce that stabilizes it. And then you can quickly edit on your phone and push to social media. Awesome.
You guys can check it out at rylo.com, RYLO.com. All right, JB, next up we got the NiteRider light system. So this is, I don't ride at night. I don't know about you. Well, you do ride at night, and you have a story later for us.
Commute. No.
Okay, and I don't commute either. But my first experience with NiteRider was last year. We did the 24 hours in the Old Pueblo, which is a 24-hour mountain bike race. It was me, Dylan Casey, George Hincapie, and Christian Vandeveld. Starts at noon, finishes at noon, so we had like 12 hours of night riding. These guys sent us these lights, which you think, a little bit, you have no idea how important it is to have a helmet-mounted light and a handlebar-mounted light in the middle of the desert. Of course, that particular race, there's cacti everywhere. And so these guys sent us these things. They totally rocked, kept us safe, kept us lit, so to speak. The only other thing I'll add about lighting on bikes, and this is really a new phenomena for cycling, I think primarily here in the United States, is, when I raced and trained back in the day, I never had a light on my bike in the middle of the day. I would never leave my house now without even, these are a little more expensive, even a $30 light on the seat post that can be seen from 2 miles away to just give these drivers a heads up as they're starting to look at their phone and tweet and text and all these other things. Like, yo, there's a cyclist here. Might you just move over a little? So for you guys, either at home that ride without a light or just get in, it's like, just go grab a light. Like, it makes it so much safer for just giving a motorist a heads up.
What's cool about this, you know, it's gonna light where you're looking. So if you're making a corner and if you have a handlebar mount, it's not exactly pointing where you want it, right? And so this is going to go into a corner because you're looking at it.
That's why you need both.
That's why you need both.
That's why you need both. You can go to NiteRider.com, and by the way, it's NiteRider.com. Amazing lighting systems, and selfishly, thank you guys for supporting us the 24-hour. By the way, too, and I mean, we left the 24 hours in the old Pueblo last February, and I said, I will never, ever, ever come back here. We're going back. See you there.